Welcome to Roundup. I'm James from High Score Headquarters, and let's take a look at this week's news in the world of video games. On Wednesday, Nintendo held a Fire Emblem Direct. The short set of videos, narrated by Yuri Lowenthal, revealed a variety of titles. This included a remake of the Famicom title, Fire Emblem Gaiden. The remake is titled Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, and will be coming to the new 3DS on May 19, 2017. The Direct also gave us news on a new Fire Emblem title coming to Switch in 2018. This will be Fire Emblem's return to consoles, with the franchise's last appearance being in 2007 with Radiant Dawn on the Nintendo Wii. Also shown was a new trailer for Fire Emblem Warriors, and a detailed explanation of Fire Emblem Heroes. Heroes is a mobile game coming to Android and iOS on February 2nd, 2017. Warriors was first announced last week during Nintendo's Switch press conference, and it takes the gameplay of Dynasty Warriors and the characters of Fire Emblem and brings them together. Fire Emblem Warriors is slated for a fall 2017 release on both Switch and the new 3DS.
So, these people have decided, you know what, we've scared away like almost all of our loyal fan base, except for like a small group of people who are still playing Fallout 76.
It's just the golden nugget that they have.
So what should we do? Should we throw an event for them and celebrate them, have some cake and have a good time?
That sounds like a smart idea. That doesn't sound like something that they would do right now.
No, they decided to put a subscription onto the game.
I mean, thankfully it's not for everyone to pay it, but it is for more content. But as we will learn, there are some issues with it.
There's a lot of issues with it, primarily because it's a full price game.
Right.
It's a AAA $60 game. Yep. And then you throw on $100 for a subscription for 1 year.
For 1 year, yeah. So it's so the subscription is called Fallout First. This is from an article on our website by Ethan Foley. He's our Spectator Mode podcast host. Great guy. So we're talking about Fallout First. They announced this thing on October 23rd, and basically you can pay them $13 a month, or you can give them $100 a year to play broken Fallout 76. Let's move on to Colonel Sanders.
Oh boy.
Are y'all excited to pick up Colonel Sanders next week?
I mean, it's free, so like, why not? Also, the art is really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say the art style is really nice and for free. Like, spend like 10, 15 minutes playing it.
I love how you're saying it's nice. It's noise. But yeah, the game is called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, which is a great name. Whoever was like in the studio making this game just going like, what are we gonna call this thing? And they were just like, I got it. Let's make it as crazy as possible.
Yeah.
We'll also do some splicey here and show off like the trailer. The game comes out on September 24th. It's gonna be on Steam for completely free. It was like, it reminds me of when I was a kid, and we would have like just these random like video games would come in your cereal box, and it'd be like I remember playing. There was a Captain Crunch video game from like the late 90s. It was like Crunchling, and you had to like raise your little monster. It's not a good game in hindsight, but I played a ton of it as a kid. And then there's also like everyone knows Chex Quest, which is like a Doom clone, where you play as this man called like the Czech warrior, who's like Chex is a cereal, so it's like
I didn't get cereal as a child.
So instead of
Loot boxes. The war against the dreaded revenue model may be coming to an end.
I wouldn't go that far, but evidently our friends across the pond want to ban kids from loot box gambling in games.
The UK Parliament's Digital, Culture, Media and Sport Committee has completed an inquiry into addictive and immersive technologies. This included a meeting with representatives from major publishers like Activision Blizzard, Epic Games, and Electronic Arts.
This meeting included the now famous surprise mechanics comment made by EA Vice President of Legal and Government, Kerry Hopkins. It's safe to say that the UK Parliament was not having it, as they responded in this report by saying that the representative had been willfully obtuse. God, I love the UK.
Now, it should be said that this is only a report, and as of right now, no new laws have been passed.
But with nations like Belgium and the Netherlands making loot boxes illegal, and a senator here in the States having put forth a bill to do the same, we may be nearing the beginning of the end of the loot box as we know it. There's this thing called the personal computer. And there are games that are generally only played on it. How about we take one of those games, Civilization 6, and put it on our console?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I'm looking forward to it. I think Civ
just-
6 on PS4 would be neat.
It just feels like that's the type of game that needs to be played with a mouse and keyboard, like more so than a shooter.
Because they've done this whole thing before where they've put Civilization on console. They had
Yeah, they had it on the Xbox 360.
Civilization Revolution.
That's one I played growing up.
And it was not good.
I liked it when I was a dumb 9-year-old.
You probably
9
liked
years
it
ago.
because you didn't play like Civilization 3 and Civilization 4. It was like a dumbed down version of those games.
I feel like that style of game, like RTSs, city builders, like that sort of isometric builder almost, like doesn't work on
Nation
a controller.
sim building.
Yeah.
It's also like, I know the Switch put out all the old Forgotten Realms games like Baldur's Gate, and or they announced that they're bringing them out, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights, that they're putting them on the Switch. And I was like, how's that gonna work? Because those are like games where you have to like pause the game and then select a spell and then attack. I guess they could do it like point and click type stuff,
Yeah.
but it'd be weird.
Since last week, the good folks over at Overwatch have been hinting at a new character joining the roster. And on Thursday, they revealed this character as Orisa, a robot built by 11-year-old scientist Effie Oladile. Orisa is a tank-class character with a giant fusion cannon on her arm. No official release has been given for the character.
Finally, this week's roundup wouldn't be complete if we didn't talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Aside from its immensely successful release on November 15th of 2019, it will also have a 5-day event in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from November 22nd to November 27th.
This event will bring some of the newest Pokemon to Smash, including the starters, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, along with Corviknight, Morpeko, Zacian, Zamazenta. These characters are available as spirits in the game mode Spirit Board and World of Light.
While Serena's trying to kill you. Well, thanks for tuning in to this week's roundup. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave us your thoughts in the comments.